All right, it's raining outside. I don't want to go outside, and leechess.org is a website that exists. So let's play. Let's play. Let's play some games. Probably one game, not multiple, because my computer could not handle recording that. But that's beside the point. Oh, Scandinavian. Okay, I haven't played this in a very long time, at least seriously, so I don't remember much of the lines for the Queen D8 variation. But let's see how we do against Buliku. B-U-L-I... Yeah, Buliku. Okay. So he moves his pawn up. I think this is all standard so far. I'm just going to develop my knight. I'm going to try to get the E6 and C6. That's the main idea. Get those pawns there so that white can't advance the pawn to D5. So I'm going to try to do that. And then probably... Okay, so my man goes straight for the check. I guess I could just block like this. I mean, the B knight. Okay, I was about to say B bishop. The B knight is gonna go to D7 anyway. So I feel like if he takes, that would just be good for me. And if he doesn't take, then I don't know. Maybe I can take his. Yeah, his knight doesn't really have much of a threat. So actually, I could gain tempo like this. So I take here. He takes back with the knight. And then I just move up because I'm planning to go to c6 anyway, get my knight to d7. So we get a nice tempo over here, which is good. Tempo is always nice. We're going to probably... I want to try to get my bishop to d6 before he gets his bishop to f4. So we're going to try to get the bishop there first. If he goes... Okay, so he doesn't do that. That's fine. I can just move my knight here. Double knight. Very nice. Very nice structure. Solid. What else? This is standard chess, so I have time to think. And by extension, that means I'm going to be less humorous. At least if you considered me funny beforehand, well, there you go. Okay, so so he decides to do that. I can still castle queenside. This isn't a big deal, I think, especially if he castles kingside. I have a good diagonal to attack from. And I still have my bishop if we go to the endgame, so I'm not too worried about this. We're going to go back here, protect the f6 pawn, and then probably... I don't even know if castling is like that great. I mean, it's probably still recommended. But I find that when I attack... See, I only know how to pawn storm. I don't know how to attack any other way, which is why queenside castle goes most people kingside castle. The problem is, the rare few people who don't castle at all, theoretically, I should be... having some kind of advantage against them, but that never happens. I don't know how to attack an uncastled king. Someone please help me with that. Like, put down in the comments, what should I do when my opponent plays bad? I don't know. No, I get that castling is kind of like sometimes you don't want to do it, but when I used to take lessons, you just get it so ingrained in your skull that castling is life and castling is everything that you just kind of don't want to not castle. Okay, if I go here, if I go to queen d5, he can take... actually, no, taking queen f6 doesn't work because I can take the knight with check on e4. So I'm going to move my queen up to d5, and maybe I can... Because they can get the double... if my opponent takes f6 with the knight, that's fine. That's completely fine by me. Because I'll take back with the bishop, and they're pretty much forced to take with the queen. Then I can attack on g2, so that's okay. And if not, I can maybe move up to f5 and try to get something happening there. We're doing pretty good on time. Actually, we're doing very good on time. So our opponent likes to take their sweet time to think, which is always good for me because I don't like time pressure. I play bad under time pressure. I play bad normally, but play even worse under time pressure. Let's see. Oh, okay, here comes the king. Okay, so we're going to move up to f5, and theoretically... Actually, no, that doesn't really work, because my opponent can now, still go f6 with check. Oh, but they don't. Okay. Well, they go there. Yeah, that also works. So if I take the queen, then they can take back with the knight. So that's a fine play by my opponent. What do I want to do here? I don't want to take because Hmm. That pawn on d4 is pretty annoying. So I kind of don't want to lose my queen either because I feel like I'm in a better position as far as attacking goes. I don't know. But where am I supposed to move my queen that's even remotely productive? I guess we could just we'll just go back. I like keeping the offensive flow going. Like I hate making passive moves, but I'm like fully aware that sometimes making those passive moves are by far the best thing that I could do. And instead you should not be playing the hyper aggressive, hey, maybe he'll fall for it kind of thing. But I fall prey to that a lot. I can't even talk. I gotta yeah. So as I work on my chess over here in our nice chess corner that we've got going, also got to be working on my commentary. Not really sure what to say here. I mean, I can analyze to a superficial degree, but I can't really analyze deeper than that. I don't really. I guess I just have to get better at chess to do that, even though I have the time, because this is 10 minutes, so I do have a lot of time. But there's that. And I also can't do any Danny Ranch level jokes. He's a big inspiration, by the way. He thinks very fast on his feet. I want to be able to do that. Let's queenside castle. And I don't know. It's interesting because every time I finish making a video, I look back on it. I'm like, yeah, this is a steaming pile. This is terrible. But it's like, when are you going to release something then? If all of this is bad, like you got to release something at some point. And I just feel like releasing things would. I don't know. I don't know if releasing things would make it easier to get better at recording. Okay, so he moves the knight to an outpost. I mean, it's not really an outpost, but I kind of want to kick him on f6. I don't know what my opponent is threatening here. I feel like f6 is fine. I could probably use these 3 pawns to do a pseudo pawn storm kind of thing. We'll see how that goes. I want to get my bishop to d6 to attack h2, but I don't know. Like, is offering the bishop for the knight even worth it? Actually, you know what? We'll just double up rooks. We'll go standard principle. Well, okay. First of all, the e6 pawn is hanging. I just noticed that. So, is there any way to defend that thing? Actually, what I could probably do is, I'm going to offer up my bishop. If they take the pawn on e6, then I can go take with check on h2, which is all right, I guess. Actually, that's not that good for me because then it's threatening f6 too. I don't really have any threats after that. So yeah, okay. So my opponent does take me up on that offer. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab this pawn. Only one possible move to make. My opponent does that. Let's see. Kind of want to. So g3 is coming if. But like, is that even that bad for me? I could sack the bishop and get like a decent. Well, the thing is, I have to sack the bishop and then. Actually, no, that could be all right. That could be all right. I'm just gonna let g3 happen, if it must, and I'm gonna go to f6 just to protect my pawn because I don't want to be losing any more pawns for free. And my king is kind of in a precarious position now. My best bet for protecting it is just moving back to b8. There's no bishop that can skewer us. So anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So, but I like most people's advice, and I think probably the best advice for getting better at YouTube, quote unquote, is to just make stuff and not be afraid to release it. So that's kind of the philosophy that I'm going to go by. That's the credo that I'm going to try. Okay, so my opponent does do this. Okay, that's interesting. So I'm going to go ahead. Like, I don't really have a choice. So I'm going to take on g3. Opponent takes back. I don't want to lose my queen because then I lose my main attacking edge. So, okay. I did not see that. So if I go king to d7, I can take the rook back if my opponent takes... That's bad. Wow, okay. Yeah, I messed up. Okay, we're just going to go up here. I don't think there's any forks coming, so... and my opponent can't really check me with the knight to get my queen, so I think we're okay here. We should be. Check. Oh, I'm so sad I can't take the knight with my king. Go back here. I don't want to move my king any place that I could get checked by the knight, because then it's game over after my opponent takes my queen. I'm still in this for the time being, especially because our time is going down and I could probably time... Actually, we're in the end game. I don't think anyone's going to run out of time here. Unlikely. This is considered standard on Lee chess. This is not Blitz. So I'm using my standard rating, which is actually my highest, 1957. I'm definitely not actually at that rating. As you could probably tell by now, great fall from grace. Okay, I think this is game. Because if I go down to d8, and then rook e8 is checkmate. Or actually, I don't know. Rook e8 is my only move, pretty much, so I'm going to play it. Actually, wait, what? I could have taken the knight! Oh, then I lose the... Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. You can go ahead and checkmate me now. I deserved that. I deserved every bit of that. I mean, even so, yeah. So I take the knight on d6. My opponent takes the rook on f8, and I'm still in a like easily losing position. But I can't believe I didn't see that. So now that you've seen the layers and layers of rust that have accumulated on my chess skills over the past couple of months, go ahead and drop a like for the greatest chess game you have ever seen. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you next time. I'm just kidding, that was pretty contrived. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. All right, GG, we out.